Hey everybody, what is up? Happy Tuesday. I am Doc Hikari, here to continue my recent Let's Play of Mysterious Dungeon 2, Shiren the Wanderer. Not Rusty the Wanderer, but this save file that I'm running for this Let's Play is Hikari the Wanderer. So I'm on my 6th try, and I haven't actually finished that run yet. And I have to establish what I want to keep with me. The 3-way attack sword. Let's see. Katana, club. I believe... No. Okay, that's a base katana. I will leave this sword here for now. And I don't really want to take the club, because it's really just taking up inventory. Something that I learned. So, I had a serious misconception about the weight of shields and how it increases hunger. It doesn't, unless it's an armor ward, or I believe it's called a heavy shield in this game. When I find one, I'll point it out. So apparently... yeah, unless it's like that one big shield, it doesn't increase the amount of which your hunger decreases per move. Don't! Yeah. Taking that into consideration, that means I've actually been making this game out to be just a little bit more difficult for myself than at all necessary. And there's a couple other things I can be doing. But, I don't want to start the Gaibara quest right now, as I do have rice balls in a pot. So I'll check that out next run. I think I'm good to go. I'm kinda tired of talking about preparation. And that's not to say that I'm feeling like I've over-prepared. I feel like, in a sense, that's not possible unless you have, like, 99 plus items or whatever. But when it comes to employing better and better strategies when playing this game, I don't think there's a such thing as being too careful. There is an ant digging there. He walked away. Okay, semicircular pot. I think he's up there now, yeah. Ant's just going crazy with it today. And they can do a decent amount of damage. I mean, let's face it, in 2 attacks I just lost 20 health. More than. So, always good to just try and be careful. Use the aid of that paralysis staff to at least avoid one attack from the piggy monster. Okay, and we've got a Toto. I think I fired my 1 arrow, yes. And all for naught. Okay, I see there is a kit tank here, but it's not trying to have its last day just yet. Oh, now you got a problem with me, huh? Okay. I can use the decoy staff, but I certainly need to heal with an Otogiri, so... But I'm not gonna let this little asshole be the end of that run. This run. Fake Hikari. Not the real Hikari. That was a fake Hikari. Check my gauge. 80. Yeah, I'll keep adventuring here just for the time being. But there's not going to be much else to explore. Can't say I'm disappointed. Let's go ahead and identify this semicircle pot. Always identify your pots, and it is one of the most useful items in the game. It is a transform pot, which you can use to even transform a useless item into something cool. Now, I don't have anything that I really want to give up and transform right this second. So that said, I'm just going to go ahead and journey on to the 9th floor. So immediately we see we have a pot here, and it is another holding pot. Though they are very useful, I do have a couple, so I'm not so sure I'm going to keep it with me, to be honest. And see, I believe I mentioned in the last episode, just like enemies don't have a confuse animation in this game, they don't have a sleep animation either. They just stand there. It's really funny, actually, to see what they look like when they're asleep in the DS version. Okay. Go ahead and take care of that little butt. He'll be okay for now. Just gonna make sure one of these piggy monsters or debutas doesn't level up because of what I did with the doppelganger staff. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I'm not trying to deal with that right this second. Couple of bad luck swings, but that's okay. I had plenty of spare HP. I was able to deal with that kid tank quite well. Given no trouble by that skeleton mage. And I know the tiles that I walked on already are safe. Check the doorway. Check it again. There is a dark owl or whatever they're called. Yep. In this room. Dead end. 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 Hey, a shop. I have a little bit of money on me, so. And I almost guarantee you that one of these items is an Undaba or Undulu. Which is a monster that likes to disguise itself as items. Okay, 800 Gatan for an Earth Scroll, or otherwise known as an Earth Blessed Scroll. And I will go ahead and be using that. Now it does appear that I have a full inventory. It would be nice to have a battle counter, but honestly, I just don't see it happening with the few items that I do have on me. What? Oh, press the wrong option. Shows put in instead of put. But I'll go ahead and sell that spare holding pot. Glad I held on to it. Give me 1 second. Can't take too long lest the winds of crown get to me. Alright, I apologize, I just had to reply to somebody. Okay, take my direct path back to the stairs down here, which I don't think I actually approached before. So I'll check the tiles along the way. As one player who I talked to in the Discord, in the Shiren 1 tag, they told me very specifically, you know, you can never spend too much time deciding your next move, and I think that's a really great way to view playing this game. It's a lot like chess. And thankfully I had nothing to fear from that rice ball trap because I am using my holding pots properly. Take care of this Debuta or piggy monster. Unfortunately, there is a healer rabbit getting in my way. Or what is it called? Yeah, healer rabbit. For some reason I thought I misread it. Okay, level up to 10. And I think it's time to heal with an herb, not just by walking. And you may notice, yeah, I'm not checking every last tile in a room. I do kind of stick to the policy of always check the doorways and by the stairs. My shield was cursed. Okay. That can be dealt with if I find a Purify scroll. I believe occasionally if you use a Crisis scroll, your cursed items, they will no longer be cursed, so there's also that. Well, hello there. My game appears to be sort of soft locked. Okay, no. Now it's fine. I was pressing buttons on the D-pad, nothing was happening. But I could enter and exit the menu. Not trying to replicate that glitch. Okay. Slumber Scroll. I gotta do things in a very particular order in order to survive here. And then I'm going to use Notogiri Cell while the enemy is asleep. Then I'll go ahead and wave my decoy staff. And because it's now a decoy Shiren, look at that, the monster does have a sleep animation. Ha! Alright, 60 experience points, just like that. And there's another 40 for defeating the Noroho, or Curse Girl. Norojo? I don't know why I would pronounce it with, like, an Espanol J sound or a soft J sound. That made no sense. Or HJ? I'm a stupid. Okay, wave the cedar staff. And I guess the enemy walked the other way. It's weird. Eat a big rice ball. Check the tiles around the stairs, and I'm going to go ahead and progress to floor 11. Immediately I am treated to 2 monsters in this room, and one of them is an inferno. I'm not too worried about it. I should have been more worried about it. I thought 15? Nah, he'll do 13 or 14. Chalk that up to the yet another stupid death. Hashtag. Now, I have had a couple of ends to runs in Tornado like that where I got a little overconfident. And, it's just another thing that a player has to look out for. So, now that I have no items on me, I guess I'll go ahead and do another phase puzzle. And this is a pretty funny one. You're given a slumber scroll, and there's a bunch of bags of Gatan about. And the whole point is, if you spend all of your time getting nothing but Gatan, which you're not able to keep anyway, the monsters will eventually wake up and kill you. So you have to, again, be aware of every move that you make, as though it's very large, very intricate game of chess. And I received a regular club plus 0 for that phase puzzle run, or just a club. I'll see if I can't get something going for this run here today. And, you know, provided it's good enough, more than 20-30 minutes. And then we'll have to see what becomes of it next week. Looks like those Tengus are having a conversation over here. Or Kid Tengus, which, if I'm not mistaken, Kid Tengus will never use their ability. And the Tengu monster family, if you will, they're able to mimic the appearance of other monsters in Shiren the Wanderer. However, they are not able to replicate their special abilities. Like when Shiren eats, say, a Boya meat, or Mamul meat. Okay, given a regular wooden shield, but graciously accepted, as I'm sure it will help me survive on my journey. And as I've stated in previous episodes, in general, I am much less concerned about traps on these early floors, but I have shown off that you can always run into something that can be a run ruiner. And a perfect example of that would be, you step on a rotten rice ball trap, you don't have a holding pot, you know, you just have nothing but a big rice ball out in the open. The effect of the trap goes off. Therefore, you have a rotten rice ball. Provided the rest of your run is unlucky in terms of a mystery dungeon game, and there are two types of unlucky runs. There's an unlucky run where you're provided little to no food drops, even, monster drops included. And there's an unlucky run type that involves little to no Gitan drops. I guess you could have unlucky weapons runs, but as enemies can drop equipment, you can sort of scum and farm weapons if you're really desperate. I guess enemies drop Gitan too. So really, in my opinion, an unlucky run would have to be no food. Or even herbs to substitute. And I had one of those runs on the DS version of the game. I was like, what the hell, man? Because I had gotten pretty far, somewhere in the 20s, floor-wise. Okay, movement is slowed by that foot trap. Hopefully... Okay, I think my speed already returned to normal. I was paying attention to this red blip on the map over here. The quote-unquote blind shiatsu masseuse who offers his services and more often than not ends up hurting you more than helping you. I do have to look up if there's a quest related to that. I don't know if he's just, a character who does that to you a couple of times and then there's a cutscene in town where he apologizes to all the villagers. I don't know if it goes beyond that, though. No, I spent earlier today looking up the Gaibara Melding Pot quest for opening the pottery shop, and, discussing with other players of the game the Hikari half-brother side quest, if you will. Pros and cons of it. And just how to get the best result. Having Hikari be a member of your team or, RPG party. Okay, I am low on health. I only have the one Otogiri cell. What kind of pot is it? It does not have a press option, okay. Well, I guess that's okay. Ooh. It was okay. Until I stepped on a log trap. I was going to say, I guess that's okay because I've got plenty of walking to do, which will recover health. Okay, I will immediately equip that Nagamaki. Would not mind an Identify scroll to help with that Sapphire Bracer. I have a decent amount of money. The Nagamaki is +0. Yeah. I will take a rice ball. Take a big rice ball. Identify scroll, absolutely. I think that'll be all here for today. And because I'd rather upgrade my weapon, well... no. In the next area, I have a katana waiting for me, and as long as I'm careful, I should be able to make it just fine. So let's go ahead and start the Hikari side quest. I'll also sell this club, equip this arrow, use the identify scroll, and find out about the bracer. Okay, interesting. A penetration bracer, or I believe it's called a pitcher's arm bracer in the DS version of the game. And basically it makes your thrown items have a piercing quality. So it will damage any monsters that are in the path of it being thrown. It's a very interesting one to have, actually. Okay, and with that, let's go ahead and talk to Hikari. Yeah, I thought it would be the time he would ask me to meet at the bar. Okay, see what the fortune teller has to say about this particular run or journey. My trip will be as an icy gale. My trip will not go well. Awesome. Well, good thing I'm giving all my money to Hikari. Alright, so you just wait here by the bartender. He says, sorry to keep you waiting. He wants to talk about money. And that he wants to open a store with this girl. Ask him how much. I'm here to do it anyway. He says, 1,000 katan. No, it's too much, even if you are my brother. Tries to leave. I'll stop him and say, wait, I'll pay. Okay. Now I am one step further in the Hikari quest. I believe I have a vision herb, so it's really cool to run into this little girl here. Go ahead. Oh! Did it take effect? Okay. I forgot about the pitcher's armband. That was a rookie mistake, but really funny to see. At least she survived. Yeah, it's definitely not my most used armband in the game, so I'm going to have to actively remind myself, oh, you have that equipped. And that's really silly to me that I would run into both of them on the same floor. As I mentioned last episode, he would reduce my max strength by 1 point if I were to cure him of his blindness status effect. Well, it's a useless weed, but all the same, I will go ahead and eat it for the minor satiation gauge boost. I think it's 2% in this version instead of 5%. Maybe 3. Another useless weed, but I'll go ahead and eat it. Take out this Kaiman Musha before it bugs me anymore. This Nigiri Beast just transformed one of my items into a big rice ball. I did read what it was, but I was on the defense at the time. Whatever it was, it didn't upset me. I think it's a vision herb. Okay, I'm gonna have to be asking you to get out of here with that shite, sir. Okay. Wow, I have 2 crisis scrolls, or scrolls of need. This is an interesting run, even if I don't have the jar of change. Okay, before I do anything rash, go ahead and progress to the next floor. Thankfully... Oh! I figured the trap effect would wear off on the next floor, but, the game went ahead and showed me something new. Okay. I guess I will use a crisis scroll. I see there are 3 enemies in this room, and I couldn't see. Okay, take care of the lesser enemy to improve my chances of survival. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Have a decent amount of Catan as well, so I can't say that this is an unlucky run. And it's about that time that I should start being incredibly wary of traps and what's going on with the monsters around me in terms of leveling up and all that nonsense, what abilities they use. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. No. No. Maybe? Ah! Alright, it's worse than I thought, but apparently I do have, a chiropractic jar. So... I'm gonna very carefully think out my next move here. I will try for a crisis scroll, but the only way that's really going to help me any is if it stops this enemy from moving, which it did not do. Okay, that's a postpone staff, no doubt, which will send any enemy in your immediate vicinity to the stairs and paralyze them until you get there. Go ahead and eat a big rice ball. Now Shiren is totally full. And now that I can deal with these enemies one at a time without worrying about certain death. Oh, I completely forgot about the ghost. Okay. That did not do as much damage as I wanted it to. I'll eat a medical herb. And I was able to defeat the enemy. But I don't think I would have been able to pull that off if I weren't level 8. Alright, go ahead and eat this expansion seed here. Try this Nagamaki on for size. Unfortunately, it is also a Nagamaki +0. Use movement to sort of range the skeleton mage over there. So basically what I did was I kept it from attacking me with its staff right away. I'm not sure which one I attacked already, but one of them just cast haste on me. Heal with an Otogiri, so get teleported back to the room that I first started in on this floor. Take a couple of practice swings to make that Chimera approach me, so I don't lose any Gatan. I think I can progress to the next floor. It's not like my inventory is empty. Pretty good run so far. I'll do a couple more floors. Yeah, I did lose that katana, that's right. It's my fault for forgetting. Okay. Drop a couple of things here. I'm going to upgrade the Yoto Kamatachi, and probably leave it here. I can upgrade it twice though if I scribe this as a Heaven Scroll. I would first need to equip it. Otherwise it would not work. At least it would, just not on the weapon I wanted it to. Okay, go ahead and use that. You can see right there, it became a three-way attack sword +6. Yep, I've changed my mind. I'll take it with me. I said it myself, this appears to be a lucky run. I guess I've got pots to spare. I don't really want to... Ooh. Okay. That's a... Oh, hey, I completely forgot. There's a messenger here. You can't actually use his services. He just tells you about the hidden treasure in the Niburi mine, which occasionally you can find a room with nothing but Catan in it. I've only found it once in the DS version. Although, I've probably seen it. It just shows up as a room with a bunch of blue dots and no enemies or NPCs. Okay. So what I came back in here to do is to actually preserve my, chiropractic jar. And I'm going to activate the next event flag in the Gaibara event. Or maybe the first one, even. Yeah, the first one. My favorite one. No! He just screams no and smashes the pot directly against the wall. And then he proceeds to do it to one of your pots. I'm not sure which one he took, and that's why I left the chiropractic jar in the storehouse. He apologizes, and he tells you to come back because he's wronged you. So, yeah. I can see which pots I still have left. And not knowing exactly which ones they are, I can't say that I'm too greatly insulted at which one I lost. That's okay, I've got plenty of the monies. At least in this game. I'll at least explore a couple more floors. Or a couple more, rooms on this floor, I misspoke. Okay, dealt with the kid tank. Run into our good old pal, the skeleton mage here, and yet another kid tank, and he's running right back into me, so that tells me there's something else in this room. That would be it. Oh my gosh! Another kid tank! There's the Gamara that stole my money. Or whatever the purple version is called. He ran too far off for me to retrieve it. Okay, now that I'm level 10, I'll conserve satiation gauge and go ahead and move on to the next floor. Have full health now, too. Take a practice swing and make the skeleton mage approach me. He went and used his skeleton mage staff for the random effect of knockback, or blowback, I believe it's called in this version. Definitely be taking that crisis scroll. A miss? No, 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 we do not be doing that here. It must be Nagamaki Day, because I keep finding them today. Oh, hey, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead and deliver that sword, actually. Thank you. Alright. Use the three-way attack effect of that sword to farm a rice ball from that piton. And then attack the wrong direction when there's a skeleton mage on my rear, but that's okay. He then cast haste on me. Speed to return to normal. I'll probably play like 5 more minutes here, so make it to floor 11 or 12, whatever. Seems like a good day, though. Much better than my last couple of attempts. Hey, a free rice ball. Yeah, I am not at all disappointed with those results. I'll just go ahead and eat one. Less chance it'll get ruined. And that is a hiding pot, which will now disappear. It lasts for the number of turns that is the number beside it in a bracket. Okay, let's hope this isn't a change jar, so go ahead and... Nope, that is a storage jar. So I just teleported that rice ball somewhere. Alright, well go ahead and use the wooden shield to do the same. At least I'm making use of my items. Found a pickaxe, which is necessary for finding the hidden Niburi mine treasure. Found a club, but I can't say I'm too interested in it. Noticed and found a dark owl and got a life herb, which I will go ahead and eat. For a max HP gain of 5, I believe that's the best you can get. This is an interesting floor. Now there are traps everywhere. Yeah, you can do that too when stepping on traps. I believe it's just in that one room though, so I'll have to be very careful, or just avoid that room altogether. 22 points of damage. Yeesh. At least I had a full heal herb. Alright. Now, Shiren is level 11. Unfortunately, I think I will be using this Crisis Scroll now. Hopefully it will, yeah, restore Shiren's HP. The monsters stop moving, and I'm able to attack both of them at once. That was a rusty shield trap. Okay. I'm not liking my current predicament, and I did it to myself, so I'll go ahead and use this Slumber Scroll. At least I'll get a couple of arrows for my trouble. Walk it off, Shiren. Okay, there's clearly another dark owl. Not sure where. Oh man, oh man. I think I just screwed the pooch. Yup. Stepped on a summoning switch, got surrounded by flame priests. KO'd. Hashtag yet another stupid death. Had I not made it necessary to use my scrolls previously, I might have been able to survive that. But alas, that's the way it goes sometimes. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I am Doc Hikari, and this has been episode 3 of Let's Play Mysterious Dungeon 2 Shiren the Wanderer. I hope you all have a great day, stay safe, and stay awesome. Over and out.